Salam rahmatullahi barakatuh.
How do we shield and protect ourselves with the sunnah if the workplace or an environment we're in doesn't allow for certain items?
Look to the items that you have. Remember, everything's been written. Allah wrote for you that workplace. So you can't do more than what Allah gave to you. If Allah gave you 1 foot and you have to do something, then He already wrote that you only have 1 foot. So it means everybody's going to have a handicap, everybody's going to have a difficulty, everybody's going to have some sort of testing. Allah didn't write anything to be 100% perfect and everything to be so easy. It's exactly that struggle that's important. You wear the sunnah that you can, you do the practices you can, you keep the wudu that you can, you keep the prayers on the time that you have to, and you make accommodation for everything. They say you can't pray in the workplace, of course you can, go sit on a bench and pray. But if you want to call takbir in the middle of the office and put your feet in all of their sinks and make a problem for everybody, no. We've seen people like that, they have to insist on putting their feet and toes into everybody's sink, and this is ridiculous. We went to all the awliya of Sham al-Sharif and they wear khuf. And the khuf, its regulation is you should have showered in the morning, washed everything complete, you put your khuf on, and now all you're responsible is for wiping. And you don't put the khuf in the sink, you just take the water with your hand and wipe. So if you follow awliya you would understand they don't have to do those things, and you don't make a difficulty to be seen by people. You pray in your chair. So everything is accomplishable. You do your zikr silently, it's never shown to anyone anyways. So what in the workplace is not allowed? Everything is allowed, but people want to make a show of it. So you go silently somewhere, you wash, you sit on a chair, you pray, you in your heart you make your zikr. Tasbih shouldn't be seen by anyone anyways, because you don't want to give the impression that you're overly pious and you're special and people have to come up and ask you, please, oh pray for me too, and you don't want attention. So the tariqah way is very different than the external people, and how everything for them is a show. And in the middle of the train they want to pull out their carpet, throw it on, 10,000 people have to sit and watch them pray. It's just based of showing off and horrible energies in showing off like that. The believers and the servants of Allah try to keep themselves to be hidden and not to take the nazar and the eyes of people, inshaAllah.
As-salamu alaykum Sayyidi.
Wa alaykum salam rahmatullah.
Thank you for your eye-opening talk today.